I am here with a scratchy looking camera. I swear my lighting changes every day no matter what I do. Allow me to get some music going for us. Like that. So yeah, folks. It's today's gonna be a day. We may be one player down, I'm not certain yet, although I'm pretty certain. We'll just go ahead and leave it at that. Allow me to do just a little bit of adjusting on my... not in that direction, in that direction, there we go. So everything's not looking all weird and scratchy. But anyway, yes, here we are. The premiere of Since Unearthed. It's gonna be something. I'm about to pop into the voice chat for our players, but I also need to do something off screen real quick. In fact, let's go ahead and get in there, and then we'll just go from there. Where should we go to do that? Okay, here we are. Hello there, folks.
Greetings.
What's up?
How does it go, friends?
Yeah, that's happening again.
It arrived.
Yeah, I can't, there's basically nothing I can do about my voice sounding weird in Discord, and I'm sorry about that. I hope that everything still comes across as it's supposed to. I imagine there might be music playing through my Discord though, huh?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It's not horrible.
Okay. Well, you see, I'm going to be using Discord to also transmit, background music and a couple cinematic sequences to y'all as well. So
okay.
I hope it holds up enough for us to at least do that.
Awesome.
And it looks like I need to turn a few people up in Discord as well. Doing some last minute sound checking here. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's good.
Speaking for audio, since I haven't said anything and you were talking about volume.
Thank you. Looks like that's where it's supposed to be. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it was Varen that was coming through the quietest. I think I've got that fixed now.
Yeah, I can try and make the mic a little closer.
That would be perfect. I appreciate you, my dude. Now there is one little more behind the scene thing that I need to do before everyone starts connecting, and that is get the latest and greatest copy of all your players, or your characters, I mean, into where they'll be starting in the mess hall as usual. Now let me just get these people copied over real quick here.
Do you need me to back out? I'm already in the system.
Oh, that's okay. It is okay. All right if you're already connected, but you're probably about to lose vision for a minute as I murder your characters that are in the mess hall currently and replace them with clones.
Oh, I'm just waiting in the void. No big deal.
It'll be brutal. Let's see. Connect to Soiva. I forgot to connect as the GM. That would be an issue. I might need to do a few things. Okay. Let me just pull y'all out of the void. And into the base. The Hawk, dead. Morningstar, dead. The Impaler, dead. And Firestorm, dead. Now we just do a nice little copy pasta here. So, okay. We're just about there, guys. I appreciate your patience, as always.
No problem. There, and I found it. Price went up a little bit on it, but it's good.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. I'll definitely have to check that out.
I'm just making sure everybody's health and armor are intact as they're supposed to be after our mock battle yesterday. Just a moment. I don't know if anyone actually got hit, though. Honestly.
And she kept on shooting at me, and she kept on failing. As we shot missiles and a harpoon at her.
It was pretty brutal.
Oh my god.
It was an absolute beatdown, for sure.
Imagine getting impaled with a harpoon and then a rocket comes flying into the kitchen.
Yeah, it's intense.
I ended up ripping her off her feet by yanking on the harpoon. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, I gotta say. Okay. We be almost there, guys. Now, unless there's any player objections, of course, I've seated you all at the same table currently in the mess hall.
Good deal.
That works.
Sorry, I've my phone's getting blown up, but sadly not by our missing player. Let me just answer this real quick, and then I will switch over to a view. Oh, and yes, Cole, there is pasta, but it's copy pasta. It's pretty low quality pasta, in my opinion. Yeah, sorry, I'll be alternating between talking to y'all and to chat, but I'll try and make it obvious that I am. Okay. All right, guys, we are ready to all be connected, and I'll start in the mess hall, if you will.
Great action.
Yeah, mass replicated pasta, that's right.
Alright. I'm able to see.
Same.
Okay. Damn, I'm getting multiple calls here. I hope there's not some issue that I have to step away for. Sorry, suddenly a lot going on here at the point of debuting. My bad, guys. I'm trying to get us right into the action, but life itself is not having that, it would seem.
Every time.
Every damn time. Okay.
Let's pull up that Shadowhawk.
And let me just make sure my sound is not playing twice here. Life is evil, that is right, Cole. Oh, now you're starting to sound like the war crimes lance of the woke invaders, Cole. We should burn it? Oh boy.
I'm okay with this.
Burn life.
I don't know.
The whole
I don't know
thing.
about a hawk would be okay with it. He's a humanitarian. That's probably not a good thing.
Probably not. All right. Well, we're going to stop this intro music so it stops flooding through my Discord here. And we're going to go for the ambiance. Now, let's see. So one thing I must do here, and that is move over my view to the base. Sorry guys, I'm juggling a whole lot right now.
It happens.
Holy moly. Oh, silly me. I had map tool turned way down for some reason. That would definitely do it. And I have Discord turned down some. Oh man. These mysteries are solving themselves at least. Okay. Perfection. Now, let us move over to the RP view of Sins Unearthed. Which means it's time. Oh, actually, also in Discord, we will need to move down to the Sins Unearthed channel. Let's go ahead and make that move, or I can drag you guys one way or the other. You'll come kicking and screaming.
You slow nerds.
I did not
Dalrin's
see,
been dragged.
I did not see a Sins on their channel, so
Dalrin's like, I didn't invest points in literacy.
yeah.
I don't know why it follows.
My character's-
Because it's a lock channel, it does like the lowercase and dash thing that all the text channels do. It doesn't really stand out as much. So I don't blame you.
Okay.
And, of course, our...
Oh, I should probably change my name in here.
Yep, that's weird. None of our portraits are appearing like they were yesterday, just fine. I fucking give up. Let's just...
Is this supposed to be a square map, or is this supposed to be just like random movement?
Well, nobody is bound. Up until the point of combat, everyone has completely free movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
only...
it does tell you how much distance you're moving.
Yes. Which I believe is expressed in feet right now. I should have changed that, but I may not have. Because there's just a million little things like that. Million little things. Oh, wait, no, I did. It's expressed in meters. What the
Yes.
fuck?
The unit of the future.
There we go. Okay, so let us move on. I believe it is about time for me to pull you into the scene, guys. I'll read off a little scene setter, you know. But yeah, like I was saying, unless any of you object or feel your character would be doing differently, I have seated the four of you together at a table just for brevity's sake, so we can get this moving. But it is a-okay if you feel that they wouldn't be together. The Hawk is technically second in command. He's almost like an XO of sorts. So, you know, sort of like everybody sitting with their superior officer.
Oh, I feel important all of a sudden.
I mean, not that they, you know, the chain of command is a little loose and very personal here in this ragtag merc company. So, you know, it's not, nobody acts very buttoned down about the whole thing. But anyway, yeah. Here, let me just set the scene in the mess hall. Okay, so you sit in the dim and grimy mess hall of the aged building being used as the garrison headquarters for the Green Mountain Boys. Under the flickering of fluorescent tubes, the din of clacking tableware, and boisterous conversations filling your ears, along with the varied program on the vid screens posted on each wall of the mess hall, you do notice that one of the usual sources of raucous noise is absent. Lieutenant Ian Calderon and his 3 lance mates from Taurus Lance. With it being the early morning of New Year's Eve, though, many personnel have been on some form of vacation or another. Maybe the Taurians are among them. There's a stained old sign with rearrangeable plastic letters, which is sitting at the end of the line of serving trays, reading, "Today's B-Fast, eggs, W/biscuits and gravy." And like that, I wonder whether the four of you have chosen the main fare, if you brought your own food, if possible, or what y'all are up to.
Chewie, you really expecting me to turn down biscuits and gravy? Are you kidding?
As as very clearly that they are powdered and reconstituted, it's still biscuits and gravy. You're right.
Look, out here you take what you can get. Is it Mama's home? No, but it's certainly the best I'm getting anywhere on this side of the line.
That is very true.
If I could afford to eat anything different, I would. But unfortunately, this is the life.
I've not had worse in the Coalition or in Canopus. It's all the same. It's all the same.
That's a good way to look at it. So with that in mind, I should let our audience know that, we are down a player currently, so I will be NPCing our friend Morningstar here. From what I can tell so far, he actually has, his tastes are a little bit snootier than everyone around him. So he's probably eating the eggs and just he's just grimacing the entire time as he does it. He's been known for making fun of Lunch Lady Doris's cooking in the past. But he's at least trying to make a joke out of it at the same time. He's not just being bitter, But yes, gents, with that in mind, let's see. Is there anything in particular you guys would be talking about or doing?
I wonder, would the Hawk know anything about what's happening with that lieutenant and his lance?
Yes, I believe. Let me see. That would have been 2 days ago that they were reported missing, and I believe that Major Allen would have, in fact, let you know. Probably you might be the only person who knows at this point that he's basically described it to you as Ian has gone off on a joyride with his buddies on a subcontract, and I like that thought there, Firestorm. I saw that. But yeah, basically he's gone off on a joyride, a treasure hunt with his buddies against his permission, and we should all treat, if anyone asks, we'll say they're on vacation, but they are officially AWOL. Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
Because he's trying to keep a tight lid on this so that it doesn't get its way back, or it doesn't work its way back to the Magistracy who have hired y'all.
Okay. Then I'm just going to keep quiet about this as much as possible. So, I'll be talking about those boys. I don't know if they went planet side. I don't know if there's a circus in town. But, oh man, I wish I was there. I'm tired of being here all.
Threxa does have a warm equator that is known for its fishing destinations, so that could be one option.
Did they go AWOL with their hardware?
They did. That will be a noticeable, if anyone has strolled through the mech bay recently, that will be one wrinkle in that story that would be difficult to explain away directly.
Can't exactly say it's in repairs. All entire lance for a month.
Oh yes. So maybe they went down to the planet, found somewhere warm, decided to play volleyball in their mechs.
On a big game hunting trip.
Wasn't there a movie or something with a mech volleyball scene?
Yeah, what was that? Well, what was that one called? Was it Top Tons? I don't remember.
I think that was the one. Yeah.
Well, I think technically it was the second one. It was Top Tons High Caliber or something.
Oh yeah, maybe. Never really understood those kinds of scenes in movies. It seems so I don't know, distractingly pointless.
Getting distracted, were you?
Yes, and can't appreciate a little art.
Well, now I just understand why they call you Impaler a little more.
Yeah. I'm sure it has nothing to do with this. He leans to the side where he's just casually carrying a cabled harpoon gun around.
Oh yeah, not at all.
I mean, I've seen you use that on that shark down there. What was that? A diamondback or something? It was beautiful.
You know, if we had more opportunities to do that, maybe we could get enough to eat something with taste.
Yeah, that thing
would
was
be
pretty
quite the change
grisly.
up.
Nothing but complaints y'all got. I don't see none of y'all in the kitchen.
You don't want to taste my cooking, that's all I have to say. I'm going to scan around really quick, see if there's any of the higher ranked officers or anything in here.
As far as you can tell, the only one of, I guess you could say, significant-ish rank would be one of the leaders of, I guess you could say, not the head of your local infantry, but the one who's been put in charge of base defense of this particular base. There is one more outpost that the Green Mountain Boys control, and some of the infantry has been sent there, and some of them are on vacation, but the MPs that remain are here to guard the base, and that is over here. Hope if I can hit the right button. There we go. Corporal Sosa.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going to keep that in mind.
You wouldn't happen to have any word on upcoming taskings for any of us?
Haven't gotten any orders yet. Something about just sticking around the base, and I know that they're having us lay a little low right now, and celebrate the new year, all that.
At least it's
Exactly.
a holiday schedule.
It's been very quiet at the base. Really, there's been no assignments other than patrols for about 3 months now.
I mean, if you guys want to go out on a patrol, we can definitely do that, but...
Oh, I think I work hard enough, sir.
So, it is around this time now. Above board, I am just praying that this works, guys. I am praying because I wasn't able to test it because we're about to play a cinematic sequence. I hope it comes through Discord all right. If it does not, then I will simply repeat the details as needed. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Suddenly, an alarm starts blaring from an old metal horn near the ceiling. The scarred and grizzled face of Major Woodrow Ethan Allen appears on all view screens.
Attention all staff and military personnel. We're under attack. We picked up 2 dropship fusion signatures in outer orbit about 10 minutes ago. They must have disembarked at a pirate point. Even then, sensors should have picked them up way sooner than they did, so something went real wrong here. Telemetry shows one of them about to land near MAF Supply Depot 3 in about half an hour. All Green Mountain Boys, MechWarriors, and vehicle crews scramble for immediate field action. Mission orders will be disseminated via your commanding officers. Good hunting, and keep your wits about you, folks. Something feels off here. Over and out.
Alright, the Hawk stands up.
There you go.
Let's go, Alpha Lance. Mount up. Goddamn Bravo Lance not in here.
You do receive, I'll just state it in an above board sense. The Hawk does receive a quick little comms message from the Major stating that we don't know what we're dealing with here yet, but the main thing is to get scrambled and to get out onto the field in your hardware because, well, they haven't had word from their other outpost, their forward operating base of sorts, that's farther out to the north. So
I had to say something, didn't I? Just like
Next time, keep
stabs
your
into a
mouth
few,
shut, Baylor.
stabs into a few pieces of egg to try to stack it up on the fork and get a real big mouthful as he stands up.
nice.
Laredo does that thing where he straight up like, oh, I guess this is like a tray, so he probably just like holds it up to his face real quick and just like shovels the rest of the gravy into his mouth and then starts chewing as he runs off and grabs his big like machine gun from out from under the bench.
Perfect.
Hawk is going to run over here real quick while the guys are scrambling their food down. Talk to the Corporal Sosa just to kind of coordinate what the base is doing while we're mounting up.
We'll be keeping an eye out. I think basically I'll just state that above board as well, is that the MPs are also all standing up right now, and not all of them have their equipment, so they are headed to the equipment lockers, which are to the south.
Sweet.
Yeah. Probably be smarter to keep my heavy machine gun in the equipment lockers rather than underneath a table bench.
You know, you do you. Maybe just for brevity's sake, we say that y'all have your equipment like you were itching to go on patrol or something. But yeah, the equipment bay, the mech bay, well, the combined mech and vehicle bay is there are two bays. They are in the northwest and southwest corners of the map here. Heading straight west will get you to the main mech bay.
Where's
your VTOL
so
parked?
is my VTOL parked outside the doors of the main? Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, it's time to boogie.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad the door opening works. I'll tell you that much right now.
Hell yeah.
So
That was dope.
Yay.
Yeah, Laredo's just busting through the doors and fucking moving.
So there is, let me think.
Oh, I know which one my trebuchet is. Right here. I see that. I see that on missile pod.
Morningstar, don't I? Here comes NPC Morningstar. Woo!
I've got to go. I got to hang a left down this hallway to a southern bay.
Yes. However, there is a little something that I will need to do just before that occurs. And that is play another cinematic sequence. Yippee! So everybody stand still for a second.
Okay. Should we like be by the door, or is by our mechs alright?
Oh yeah, by your mechs is okay.
Okay.
And actually, let's see, Morningstar would be near his mech as well. Now, let's hope that this cinematic sequence works just as well. If anything, it probably came through a little quiet, but I'm glad it at least worked. So yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
As each of you go to begin boarding your weapons of choice, for a moment everything is blanketed in silence, in which you hear someone snap their fingers. What follows can only be described as pandemonium. One member of each maintenance crew steps back and draws a concealed snub-nosed pistol before aiming at the pilot they're assigned to. At the same time, a burst of gunshots are heard in the distance before a pair of submachine gun-wielding operatives kick down the distant mess hall door, the bodies of slain guards and staff visible behind them. All the traitors begin firing at once, and you witness unmitigated carnage as under-armored pilots and unprepared security guards are taken unawares by a hail of gunfire.
already.
All right.
So yeah, I would say that as you're turning, the Impaler, as you were turning to go down the hallway, you hear this ruckus start to erupt, mostly from the south. And still able to see through the doors, you also see, let's see. Oh, I've got to reveal them as well. Before anybody moves, I request that everyone stand still because we are entering combat. Woohoo! Ta-da! Look at that. Traitor mech techs everywhere. So, now that we are entering combat proper,
They get a surprise round.
let me turn this down in my ears. The music is much louder in my ears for some reason than in my than actually is in voice mod. There we go. Okay. So, yes, it is time to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
So, just as we practiced yesterday, it's
Do we get any
simple as
minuses
clicking the roll
for
initiative button.
Sorpresa?
You know, that's a great question. I think in this case, because they started off by firing at everyone else, I would say that it's just a flat initiative roll.
Okay.
Your surprisedness has been saved by the fact that they were murdering a bunch of other people first.
Yeah. Other people got murdered. God.
Meat shields. So yeah, you see just already a variety of slain mech warriors, vehicle crews, and pilots, and a few mech techs and mechanics as well, all around you. Let's see. So who wins initiative here? I got to roll initiative on my bad guys. 1 second. Okay, we've got some ties here. We're gonna have to figure out where. Oh, we got a three-way tie between the Hawk and our two main operators who busted down the door. And then,
Oh, Sosa's a traitor. That's awesome.
and of course, I don't have the right initiative button added to my others. I knew I forgot something. That's all right. I can fix that. Whoops. Almost there. Almost got everyone rolled. There. Okay. Now it's time to do like I did in our prep stream and just type all this in a notepad. Hell yeah.
Here, I'll go down and read you the list.
Thank you.
Firestorm, 9. Impaler, 9. Hawk, 7. Morningstar, 8. Kakanda, 7. Nira, 7. Infiltrator 2 is an 8. Infiltrator 4 has 6. Infiltrator 3 is 4. Infiltrator 1 is 7. Which I believe means that Impaler and Firestorm are top of the round.
Which I will definitely cede to Firestorm.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Laredo,
y'all
the
can take
second
actions
gunshot
at the same
start.
time.
Yeah, the second gunshot start, Firestorm dives for the legs of his mech for cover. He's just like, shit, get down! And just comes right over here, ducks down behind the left leg of the trebuchet that's kind of leaned forward, pops up over it with the heavy machine gun bipod resting on the foot of the mech, and just unloads along this straight line towards Infiltrator 3 and 2 to keep them off the
Nice.
captain.
That sounds like a good move. Feel free
All
to
right.
go ahead and make a roll for an attack twice with your machine gun, since it is able to attack 2 targets within range, and it is
Awesome.
easily in range of both of them.
May I take a situational modifier of +1 for having a bipod mount? for having
go ahead and type
a
a 1
stable
in
firing
there.
platform?
Yeah,
All right.
that sounds good.
And I just type 1, I don't type +1.
Correct, just a 1.
Boom, that's an 11 at Infiltrator 3.
Nice.
We will see.
And a
how she
13 at
deals with that.
Infiltrator 2.
There we go.
Some pretty good numbers here. Let's see if they were able to react in time. You know, see if they were done quickly enough with their murder to see what you were setting up there. And of course, I need to fix their macros again. Man, I went through and fixed everyone's macros except for the infiltrators yesterday. I feel silly. That's okay. Should only be a few moments. Okay, so Infiltrator 3 attempts to dodge. And
11 ties.
a match actually is in the favor of the attacker, so that means that you
Oh,
would still hit
shit.
D&D rules, got it.
Nice, that is then 5 ballistic damage, it looks like.
Absolutely. We are going to... God, this is going to get annoying, but I need to fix the take damage macro. Fuck.
Quick question, Stowe. While you're working on that, do we have a way to... Are we tracking... Does Destiny track ammunition?
It does not. Usually Destiny, unless there's extreme circumstances, it is assumed that you have enough ammo on you to last through basic combat.
Okay.
All right. The oh shit, hold on a second. Well, she shouldn't be that hurt, but she is hurt. She was only wearing very, very, very light armor, so you have immediately torn the armor off of her. Let's see.
All right.
1 second here. Yeah, the damage macro is lying. She's not quite that hurt, but she is at a -1 to rolls, it would seem. There we go.
Okay.
And then I will do a take damage, or I'll do a dodge and a possible take damage roll with Infiltrator 2 here in a moment. Once I make sure that his shit is up to snuff.
Okay.
In fact, I have a little GM shortcut I can do to reset this character. Let's see if that helps.
Good deal.
Okay, Infiltrator 2 also attempts to dodge.
Let's see.
Oh, he
Ladies and
fails
gentlemen,
miserably.
we got him.
So, let's see. Un momento, and we will apply some damage to him. So yeah, this hail of bullets instantly begins ripping through the two people who you have noticed are obviously traitors, having pulled pistols out of their socks and, started firing at anybody they could get to. So take damage, ballistic 5. There we go. Once again, it is still saying for some reason the Infiltrator 2 is at a -4 to rolls, but he should be at a -1. So I don't know why they're misbehaving. Our characters were behaving fine with taking damage yesterday. But yeah, anyway, you know.
You accidentally made all the infiltrators with the trait bullet allergy.
Yeah, they seem to have bullet allergies. They were not able to avoid
allergy.
your hail of gunfire. So let's
Firestorm
see.
is just screaming at the top of his lungs at like everybody in the mech bay. That just says he's just saying, "If you don't want to get laid the fuck down, then you best, well, I guess lay down."
Do it yourself, yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I will have it so that tied initiatives favor the players. So in that case, well, first of all, it will be the Impaler's turn.
Looking back into the cafeteria, does it look like there's fighting in the cafeteria?
As far as you can tell, the soldiers who said they would go get their equipment to the south have started the fighting in the south. So there is no nearby fighting. in the cafeteria, no.
Yeah, boy. I want to get off the ground so infantry can't kill me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's running by myself down this hallway to the south to the sound of fighting.
Yeah. What you do is ultimately up to you for sure.
Yeah, I want to get off the ground. I'm not about this personal combat. I need to get in the air. At the very least, if there's anybody else who survives this, they're gonna need
some support.
There, yeah.
That is quite true.
All right, I'm gonna. That's not very far.
Nope, not very far at all. It is what it is.
How's your stealth?
So that I can move 2 squares.
Let's see. So I'm having to do a little rearranging behind the scenes. Just momentarily. So, just going from your memory, you know that there are 2 easy ways out of the very southern part of the base, and that is either you take a left and go around a corner to your right at the in the hall ahead, or you run straight ahead, take a right into the secondary mech bay, and then go out through the southern bay door. Anyway.
Okay.
That.
Like, I guess that's all of my movement. I moved
Yes.
2 squares.
Yeah, something with this combat system I've come up with is, yes, the movement is very slow, although each turn does only represent like 5 seconds, so you're technically booking it, it just doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, Stow.
Uh-huh.
My portrait just showed up on the stream.
Oh, it did? Yeah, look at that. That's weird as shit.
And now it's working.
Wow.
It's lighting up when I talk.
Oh, that's so weird. I have no idea what causes this. Okay, well, more bug testing to do later. Well. Now,
Oh, they're all starting to come up.
oh my god.
Kane's just appeared.
This is weird. It just sounds like it's Discord's fault at this point then. Because even the images for their portraits are stored in a Discord chat message to myself.
I'll since I haven't moved very far and I can still see Infiltrator 4.
Uh-huh.
I'll take a shot at
Absolutely.
Infiltrator 4 to help out Morningstar.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Baron plate mail.
Ooh, laser pistol.
Oops.
Dang, you have a laser pistol?
Yeah, he do. Okay, a 12 with
Got
a
the
laser
most that
pistol.
thing.
He was also being a little snooty about the food.
Shit.
You said at Infiltrator 4, correct?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that is probably the only one you can see. That's perfect. She's going to attempt to dodge. And like I said, meeting favors the attacker, so she does take 3 energy damage, which her armor is really not built to withstand. It should go straight through. Or, well, straight into the total of her armor that she's wearing. Which, if I have it set correctly, is only... let's see. 4. There we go. Yeah, sorry for the delays here, guys. I'm having to rewrite a little part of each macro as I go to click them.
Every time.
but you know, at least I'll just only have to do it this one round, and then top of the next round we should be okay. So yes, take damage. Energy 3. Let's do it. Again, still don't know why it's saying -4 to rolls for her. but she is definitely almost out of armor. And that's that. Which means, let's see, the next turn will go to... Yeah, this is definitely a playtest, Varen, you're right. And the initiative would have us now looking at a Morningstar, who is always decked out in heavy armor, and he's got some strange weaponry at his disposal. He moves to immediately begin engaging with Infiltrator 4, who is in the way of his prize. He pulls out a vibro mace and clicks on the the vibration function on it, and it starts to let's see if I got this right. It starts to buzz menacingly.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes. Morningstar is carrying an actual Morningstar, that's right. So, he is going to make a vibro mace attack at her. And, whoops, 1 second. Of course, I need to fix another macro. This, these macro shenanigans I cannot escape. There we go. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, there we go. All right. Not the most amazing roll in the world, but let's see if the Infiltrator could dodge it. She actually does dodge out of the way of this one. So he takes a big wide swing and she just ducks out of the way at the very last possible moment. And I think that's where Morningstar will end his turn. Now we have Infiltrator 2 up to act. He's immediately going to begin firing at the Hawk with his holdout pistol.
He's got a -1 because he's been shot.
That's true.
He'll get shot
Thank you for the
again.
reminder. Let's try it. -1, put that in there. Blammo.
Alright.
So he
No
attempts to make
situational
the
mods?
shot. Correct. And you dodge out of the way at the last moment. You hear the holdout pistol just the shots pinging against the nigh impenetrable to small arms armor of the leg behind you. And that means it is the Hawk's turn. Immediate vengeance is available to you.
Alright. The Hawk's gonna pull out his assault rifle, duck behind the leg, similar to...
Good move.
Oh, probably right here. Nope. Right here. Can
Makes
just
sense.
barely see Infiltrator 2.
Yeah, that'll give you, let's see, partial cover.
Okay. I'm gonna, before I take the shot, I'm gonna shout out, Vassal 1, Vassal 2, Vassal 3, get in your tank. We need to call out to Ethan Allen now. And then start firing off at Infiltrator 2 and 3.
Yeah, you can see the members of Vassal Crew are actually somewhat hiding under or around the base of the hover tank, but they visually acknowledge what you said, and they just yell back, "Roger," and they will in fact begin climbing into the tank. With that said, I will go ahead and let you know that there is a timer. They will be able to help out, possibly firing indoors with the tank in 5 rounds.
Okay, cool. First shot against Infiltrator 2, and the second shot will be against Infiltrator 3.
Very nice. Okay.
Damn,
So-
that's 15.
Yeah, one of them is very nice, but who knows? The dodge isn't amazing on these characters. Let's see. Infiltrator 2 is going to attempt to dodge that first shot. quite poorly. As he attempts to jump backwards, he immediately slams into this. These gray boxes are like diagnostics computers meant to be connected to the mechs. So he immediately slams into this slightly armored. You know, like you see those just like really chunky computers that you see in like mechanic shops and stuff. That's just got like the metal framing on it and everything. It's one of those.
Yeah, or like the army like laptop briefcase laptops. So they're just like massive like bricks.
Yes, exactly. It's that kind of tech for sure. So he fails miserably trying to dodge backwards into something that can't be dodged through, and he will take that 3 ballistic damage. Let me put that on him. Let's see. His armor should actually be gone. So, looks like I'm having to do this manually. Sorry, guys. Which means no reduction. And I'll let you know what effect that has momentarily. Oh boy. Yep, he immediately takes a -2 to all his rolls, as you have worked well into row 3 of his physical condition.
Nice.
As for Infiltrator 3, we'll see if she's able to dodge that 9. Which, she's at a -1. I even forgot to apply that -1 to the first guy. Let's see. Oh, God. She also fails miserably to dodge, not noticing that you're sweeping your line of fire across her at all.
Rat-tat-tat, motherfucker.
So allow me to set some things manually so that hopefully these macros will play a little nicer with me. But that also means that you have put her at a -2 to all rolls and have worked your way partially into the 3rd row out of 4 of her physical condition. There we go. I had to set the damage manually, but just know that she's pretty fucked up. Now, here come the scary times. For it is time for the operatives to act. And they are no pushovers. You see the person ostensibly in charge of this whole area as an MP has clearly betrayed you. And she confidently strolls forward. Taking up a little cover against this computer, and let's see, what can she see from here? Firestorm's got some partial cover. SMG. They're currently wielding submachine guns, but you also notice that both operatives have the other standard issue weapon that's given to MPs, and that is a Wakizashi shot stun, a shotgun with a stun baton equipped as well. Now, just one moment, because I've realized I've done a silly. I need to double check what the range is on these things. I don't know them by heart yet. My own damn system, and I don't know the ranges. I know. Sad. Big sad. One moment. Okay. Submachine guns have a range of near, which means 10 hexes. Or 10 squares, I mean. Excuse. Let's see what she can get. Oh, just barely. Okay. She takes a side-slung pot shot at Firestorm, who is in partial cover. Actually, that may be full cover. Let me see. Just barely, only partial, so that's a -1 to shooting immediately. But she is definitely gonna try. So one moment while I once again fix a macro, then we will get this SMG attack out the door. -1 for the cover, and there we go.
Wow. Decent roll.
And I just noticed that the bottom of chat is not showing up in my overlay. Sorry. There we go. Okay, that is quite a good roll. So, Firestorm, now is your time to attempt to dodge.
Okay, so I just roll a regular dodge. I don't modify for cover because we already did it on her end.
That's right.
Got it.
Which I think in the future I will do the other way around, come to think of it. But, ooh. Firestorm does not notice this this operator walking around the corner of the leg of the trebuchet, and does take a small burst of SMG fire. In fact, SMGs are able to fire twice, I believe. So she might be about to take a second shot. A second burst fire. Yes, she can. So she will. And then we will apply damage as needed. This time I'm gonna have you add the -1 for, or the plus, or just +1 for dodge here in a moment. Okay, attempt to dodge and put a 1 in that sitch mod.
Got it.
There you go.
After getting tagged the first time, you aren't about to let it happen again.
Fool me once, some bitch!
So now you will use the take damage macro on Firestorm and put in Ballistic 3.
Yeah. Ballistic 3. Yeah, and my flak armor
that's right.
eats all but 1 point of that.
Yep, that seems right. Okay.
Before it actually.
I misread that at first and thought I somehow broke yet another macro, but this one's actually working.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Yep, and that's 1. And flak armor, it looks like has 10 condition.
Yes. Flak armor is pretty thick, so it'll be a while for them to work through if they want to keep using these kind of weapons. Now, whose turn does that make it? Let's find out. Of course. Now it's the other operative's turn. They rolled the same initiative. So, seeing that that Nira is engaged, Kakanda also moves. Let's see. What's his movement? Oh, same thing. 5. He moves to get a little more up close and personal. Now I just need to check the range on the shotgun if he wants to use that instead, although it's not going to be great.
Oh, this is going to be painful.
5. He can make an attack at near, but it's at a -2, but I think that is what he's going to try to do. So. Shotgun attack. Having to add his macro back. Here we go. Oops. Oh, here we don't go. Sorry. 1 sec. All right. And oh my god, it's still not working. I'm sorry. 1 second, guys. This is the playtest. Holy shit. The whole time. I should have been calling it the playtest.
There we go. Well, it's a good thing it's me getting shot.
Incredible. I did not make a shotgun macro. The odds of this are insane. Let's see. One moment. I know I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff right here. Apologies for this. There we go. That should do it. All right. Back to the action. Let's try this heckin' thing again. There we go. Oh, that roll actually is a 7 because of the -2 from range, so pretty easy to dodge. It's possible to fail that still, but go ahead and do a dodge, Firestorm.
Alright. And then +1 for the cover? Or do I have no cover from him?
No cover from him. He has worked his way around the leg.
Nice. Alright, then we just dive.
Woof! You dive easily out of the way, knowing exactly what his plan was. Okay. That ends Kakanda's turn, which means Infiltrator 1 is making their move. Most of them really rolled pretty low for their initiative, so they end up acting all in one big block. Let's see. I think Infiltrator 1 would also see that he'd see that Sebaldus, Morningstar up there, is engaged in melee and is going to try to get the drop on him. These infiltrators cannot move as quickly as the others, as the operatives. So, yeah, 4 movement. There we go. He's going to start running towards Morningstar. And just a quick check on the range of the holdout pistol, because that's all these guys have. It's just their little derringers.
E-shooters.
Yeah. Okay, they're at a -1 if they're not, or -2 if they're not close. So in that case, he is going to take a disadvantaged holdout pistol attack momentarily here. At a -2. Not the worst he could have rolled. Let's see if Sebaldus notices.
Hey, he's got the armor to deal with it.
Yeah. Doge. He dodges anyway, taking a quick sidestep, having noticed something out of the corner of his eye. And now, Infiltrator 4 will make their move. She clearly does not want to be engaged in melee with this guy. So, what is an infiltrator to do? Let's see.
I'm supposed to take -2 on that attack.
Say what?
Oh, on Infiltrator 3, I just realized I was supposed to take -2 on the attack.
-2 on the attack on Infiltrator 3.
Because that would have been far.
Oh,
That would have been
yep.
far for me.
I see what you're saying. Good on you,
I will
mate.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, near is 10 squares, far is 50 squares. So depending on your weapons profile, that is very true.
Well, even with a -2, you still would hit him.
Yeah,
Yeah, good point.
just something to keep in mind.
For sure. Yeah, we're all learning here, trust. Infiltrator 4 is going to try to pull Morningstar into the corner where she hopes that other infiltrators will help take him out. In fact, let me see. She knows she needs to create cover with, or away from the shot that she took from outside the mech bay as well. So she's actually going to move right there and attempt a holdout pistol shot against Morningstar at that -2. Oh boy. Not a great roll. Let's see what happens when Morningstar goes to dodge. Yep. He just barely dodges out of the way of that one. And then we have
Dodge master.
Infiltrator 3. Yeah, he's dodging a lot in his heavy-ass armor. You can tell Morningstar actively trains for physical combat. Being the medieval history buff that he is. He probably does the, what is it called? Like the European martial arts or whatever.
Oh,
HEMA.
Yeah. Let's see. So Infiltrator
Officially a
3.
member of the
Oh yeah?
Morningstar is officially a member of the Beat Stick Brigade.
Yeah, he is. I thought you were saying you were an EMA member. I was like, oh, okay. Infiltrator 3. What is she gonna do? Her holdout pistol only works at a 2 squares distance. So I think she's gonna she's gonna run towards the other operative by a little, like that, and attempt a shot with her holdout pistol as she moves by. All right, go for a dodge, Firestorm. Oof.
oh.
It impacts you this time.
Huh?
So take 3 ballistic damage.
Alright.
This ain't looking good.
It is getting a little swarmy, it's true.
Yep.
But as
I
usual,
have
the 2
now
armor,
taken-
2 reduction from your armor makes it so that you've got a lot left.
Yeah, I've still got 8 out of 10 armor points.
Yeah, it's starting to dawn on you guys that these infiltrators, they didn't know that you would be already this well-armed and well-prepared. Thinking that you'd be like the rest of the mech warriors they've already gunned down.
It's damned cold on this planet. That's why I'm wearing the flak.
It's layers. You need layers. But yeah, that sends us back to the top of the round. So that means either Firestorm or Impaler, depending on who would like to go first, can go first. Unless we permanently say that Firestorm's going first. I don't know. That's between y'all.
That keeps things consistent.
Yeah, true.
Firestorm just basically like combat rolls over the leg to the other side of it and pops up over on the other side of the foot.
Nice.
And is going to immediately lay down fire along this line at Infiltrator 3 and Operative 1.
Nice. Sounds like a plan.
And here we go.
Ah, yes, and the
14.
Vassal crew begins making their way into the hovercraft and trying to get it started. Okay. That was at Infiltrator 3.
Yep. And then this is at Operative 1.
Oh, god damn! Holy moly.
Hello, Operative 1. Would you like to immediately evaporate?
Yeah, I'm not sure he would have been able to dodge that with a roll of 12 even. Yeah, he wouldn't have been.
Lamau, he got
mathematically. 'Cause
he
of
got
your
a
bipod.
he got a 16 to dodge and still eats it to the teeth.
Hell yeah. What an excellent round of fire. Let's see how that affects them. I'm gonna hope that the take damage macro is gonna work for this infiltrator now. That's 5 ballistic. Oof. That might actually be true this time about the -4 to rolls. Let's see.
At this point, she's taking 10 damage.
Yes, which should mean, let's see. It's still glitching out on me, unfortunately. I think, let's see. Yep, she's at a -3 to rolls now, though. And in fact, is almost dead. as you've cut through row 3. Oh no, she is at a -4 to rolls. Excuse me. Yeah, you've reduced her. You've gotten rid of her 4th row of physical condition monitor, which actually means.
Oh yeah.
One more shot and she will be staggered. She is limping, bloodied, and barely keeping it together now. As for Operative 1 over here, let's apply that same damage to him. Now he's got the same armor you do. So 3 points went into his armor. Let me make sure that was marked correctly. It was. Very good. But that is a start. And you'll definitely always be doing more damage than him, so it's pretty cool. Now, that would then make it the Impaler's turn.
Well, I can't really see much anymore. Can I
True. Now it's the decision
give up
point.
chances to fire to go faster? If I just flat out run?
You know what? Yeah, this might just be an advanced MWD hotfix right here. Perhaps I could continue borrowing from D&D rules by saying you can dash if you take no attack actions. So yeah, double your movement. Go for it, dude.
All right. Just
saw you take
full
the
on
first 4.
sprinting down the hall, holster
Yes,
the
sirree.
pistol, and just take off so I don't drop anything.
Absolutely. Oh, did you already move all 8?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, in that case.
Where do you see our movement rate?
If you hold shift and look at your token, it'll give a pop-up, and at the bottom of it is your movement speed.
Oh damn, mine's
got it.
5.
Yeah. It is the sum of strength and reflex. So now it is Morningstar's turn, and you know what? I think he's gonna be in a bloodlust for a little while. He's gonna continue trying to vibromace this lady who tried to take his mech. He's not happy about it. So, vibromace attack. I said vibromace attack, please. There we go. Not an amazing roll, and I believe the infiltrator is currently at full health, just missing some armor. Yep. That is the case. So she won't be taking any penalties to her dodging ability. Let's just have her dodge. Ooh, once again, she barely manages to dodge out of the way as the hammer comes down, buzzing the air as it does. Man, they are locked in an epic battle over there. Little do these infiltrators know that Morningstar's armor reduces damage so much that even shooting him will do nothing. Now, let's see. That would make it Infiltrator 2's turn. Which one of y'all's is that? Oh, that's this guy. Okay. So...
Not doing too hot.
He really ain't. Let's see how he's feeling.
He's having what we call a bad fucking day.
Yes, he is at a -2 to all of his checks as of current. I will keep that in mind as he is going to attempt to round the corner and continue putting holdout pistol fire into the Hawk, this time at short range. -2. Plam. All right.
All right.
Attempt to dodge the Hawk.
No.
Oh noes! The Hawk, you take 3 ballistic damage
Okay.
as some holdout pistol bullets slam into your armor. And I keep forgetting I have sound effects, so I'm gonna try to do better about that.
Okay, so
That's just a
I
practice
should
thing.
Looks like
be
Hawk's
taking
having the
minus
same problem
one.
that they were having.
Say what?
I should be
looks like-
taking them. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, it looks like the macros on Hawk is having the same problem theirs were.
That's true. Hold on a second. Oh, I see the problem here. Okay. There we go. It shouldn't say it next time. For some reason, it's setting everyone at maximum penalty, or at least maybe I left the number on maximum penalty. That's a weird one. But yes.
And would that be 1 pip of damage on the flak armor, or 2?
Yes. That will be. Let's see. Yes, 1 pip of damage. So you guys are still in pretty good shape, whereas these infiltrators are not looking great, most of them. The ones on the east side are still untouched, but yes, let's continue. It is now the Hawk's turn.
Okay. What's this con check 3 for physical condition? Do I have to roll a skill test for that real quick, or?
Oh no, that's only once you start losing physical health and not armor health.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
one should
you
have
should
went
be-
through that.
Yeah, Hawk, what armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing flak.
Okay,
So,
then yeah, there's no way. You're definitely
you've
still at
got-
full like physical
yeah,
health. You
9
took
armor.
1 damage to your armor.
Okay.
So you're
Okay.
at 9 out of 10 armor health.
Yeah, it's like another layer
Okay.
of HP that fully negates anything else from happening, thankfully. Only thing that can get through
I
that
thought-
is fatigue damage.
Gotcha. All right. So after seeing Laredo take as many shots as he has been, hit or miss, Hawk is not letting that happen. He's going to be trying to protect his lance mate. So he is going to charge out, guns blazing. 4 steps.
Okay. Now, going through the other guy will take some kind of check.
Okay.
You could do it, but you can also use spacebar to anchor your movement
Okay.
along the line.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and go through them.
Oh, okay.
So,
I would call it imposed athletics check then.
okay.
So we will get. We'll see if he can strong arm you.
Oh boy.
Let's see. I of course need to replace his skill test macro. 1 second. And this guy's in much worse physical condition. So
Yep.
he's at a -2 right now. Let's see how that affects the roll. Yeah,
Oh my
you
God.
roll him over. He is now considered prone.
Okay.
Bop.
So as I pass him, I'm going to be firing my assault rifle on him, and then I'm going to also be aiming at this lady, this one right here.
Okay.
So what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's near.
Yep, you are within near. Yep.
Okay. So, all right. Assault rifle against Infiltrator 2.
All right, let's see what Infiltrator 2 has to say about that. Which, being prone, I'm going to give him another -1. So it's a dodge -3 for him.
Oh, dude, this is basically like executing him. You just fucking knock him the hell over
Yeah.
and then just blast him.
It's pretty brutal. Yeah, it's true. So, he fails miserably on that one. He's going to take some damage now. Of that 3 ballistic.
Okay.
Ooh. -5, you say? How's that possible unless he's knocked out?
He took heavy machine gun fire followed by like 2 rounds of assault rifle fire.
Oh, I mean, I know how it's possible. I just don't know where these numbers are going to. 1 second. Oh, actually, you have staggered him. He is now considered at death's door. Let's see. Right there. So yeah, the little blood flecks in the bottom corner of his icon indicate that he is now out of combat effectively.
And I'm going to open up on Nero Sosa.
Yes.
The traitor.
Let's see how that goes.
All right. There we go.
She sees you swing your weapon over, but it is far too late. As the
And
assault rifle
real quickly,
impacts her.
I'm going to call out to Firestorm, get back and cover, you son of a bitch! All right. And pass turn.
And we will have Nira take that damage. Oh, I forgot
No
to
can
set
do,
her-
boss. I'm all hopped up on green tea. Woo!
I've been drinking green tea all damn day.
All day, every day.
Okay, so she's got 2 ballistic reductions, so that did... Okay, it did properly register that she is at 9 armor. The rest of the macro can go fuck itself, but it is...
We'll have to do some patches.
Yep. Patches will be coming. Okay. So, a very successful turn. Now we have Kakanda, Operative 1, on the move. He sees an opportunity for blood here. Rushing forward. Damn, who would he find as more of a threat? I think the person that's doing massive machine gun damage to everybody would be the bigger threat. So, friendlies can move through each other's squares. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just
Come and
enough
fucking get it.
to get into short range, into close, as we call it in this system. Meaning he can take a shotgun attack with no downsides. And as he is still fully armored, he's not suffering any penalties. Let's see how the shot goes.
Oh no.
Kaplow! Go ahead and attempt to dodge, Firestorm. Ooh!
Oh yes.
You immediately duck below the rest of the foot of the trebuchet,
Yep.
and pellets clang off of it uselessly, which sounds a little like this. Okay.
Woo!
Nice moves.
Look, Laredo's just quietly, like, saying to himself, thank you, Lord Jesus, and also thank you, Doris, for the gravy.
It gives me strength.
May I use that energy to lay the absolute fucking hell on these fools.
The smackdown cometh. But, already knowing who's clearly in charge here, Nira begins charging forward at the Hawk, wishing to give the same shotgun treatment to him. And you know what? I think she's going to attempt to take the disadvantaged shot with the at medium range for her shotgun. So that's a -2 for her. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Not well for her. You see what's happening, you dodge out of the way, no problem. The shotgun pellets go flying past you. And that's it for her, which now makes it Infiltrator 1's turn. How's Infiltrator 1 feeling? Well, I think he is gonna try to keep running towards Morningstar, seeing that he is a very much uncontained threat right now. He attempts a hold-out pistol attack at him at the -2. These guys are kind of pathetic.
Oh my god.
Let's see. And still, Morningstar manages to dodge.
He's the one that can afford to take the most hits, but you know
feel
what?
like-
He just
Yeah,
This is
feel
God
it
mode,
might
man.
actually
Dude's
just be-
untouchable.
Yeah, he's like, these may actually be hitting him in the armor and just impacting uselessly. It's just this little tiny pistol, Just a little pew.
He's doing the Wonder Woman like gauntlet deflect.
Yeah, exactly. Then we have Infiltrator 4. She realizes she's not going to get away. She's physically unable to get away from Morningstar, and so stands and fights. And in fact, attempts to make a melee attack. Let's do that. They're starting to learn that, yeah, quite possibly. They're starting to learn that the only way to get through this guy is going to be to knock him out, because no bullets are really hitting where they're supposed to. So let's try to make that melee attack.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. Wow. She's been training for this.
He uses his edge.
Sebaldus might not be able to dodge this one. He could. No, it'd be a really hard roll. He'd have to change that 1 to a 5 with edge.
Couldn't he
so
force...
I think he's gonna keep his edge for now. So yes,
Okay.
he does take 2 fatigue damage. Which, let me make sure I've got this set up right. Take damage of the type fatigue of 2. There we go. So yes, this actually does put Morningstar at a -2 to rolls now. So he's feeling a little dazed. And let's see what do here. Now it is Infiltrator 3's turn to move. What's up?
So quick question, Stow.
Uh-huh.
Do you get penalties? Do you get penalties when the row is full? Is when you get that penalty?
Exactly. Once a row of pips on your physical or fatigue condition monitors gets filled up, that's when the next penalty occurs.
Okay, so shouldn't he be at -1 then?
Who are we talking
he's
about?
got Morningstar.
Yes, he is at a -1 now.
Oh, okay.
Which means for once the macro's actually working.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, I love it when it actually
Oh.
works.
My bad. I heard 2, but I saw the macro saying 1. Okay, never mind.
All good. Let's see. So yeah, Infiltrator 3 is beat to hell. But she knows that the only way out now is to fight it out. Knowing this, let me see. Oh my God, she is on death's door as well. But she. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think your movement speed. I said that so that like each row that you lose also reduces your movement speed. So all she can really do is like limp over by 1 and take a really bad shot at Firestorm out of spite. It's the only thing keeping her going now is spite. Let's see. Hold up, pistol attack. At a -6. Oh my God. Nope. That's a 5. I don't feel so good about that roll. Yep. You once again duck down as a tiny little bullet pings off the foot of the trebuchet.